All right, I think I'm going to send an email to somebody at D&D Racing about this. This flange nut underneath stripped real bad when I first got it, so I replaced it with something more durable. I go to replace this plate, and these bolts that attach it are just stripped. They just strip immediately when you try to take them out. These have been drilled, by the way. They don't look like that when they're stripped. They're not that bad. But yeah, there was no way. I just kind of took a breaker bar and tried to undo it, and just wouldn't go. I believe they're aluminum, based on how easy it was to drill through them. And thank goodness I bought another set of these, because this came with the right hardware to replace it. Anyway, thank goodness I have the hardware and knowledge to know what to do. And what you do is just drill through whatever you can. You take a smaller bit and you just kind of go up in size a little bit more until eventually the head pops off. You just throw it on reverse and add some pliers to the mix to undo that. Use proper safety equipment, blah, blah, blah. All done. I think one piece of advice that I have whenever you're trying to do something like this is this process actually should be easy. So if you're trying too hard, maybe move to a smaller bit, and always make sure that the drill bit that you use is appropriate for the thing that you're drilling through and all that. I did install those bolts to that spec. Tall, real tall. This is the top plate. It kind of slides here, and then there's a 9/16 bolt. Very nice no impact directions on the back. Let's put this back together. Boring. This taller angle will hopefully help in a few ways. One is I had to add washers to make sure that my air filter wasn't rubbing against my rear tire, and that was a little weird. And hopefully now I have a little more clearance to get some kind of wrench in here to loosen these two nuts in order to let this thing slide back and forth. However, that they are fairly in line with the bars, as you can see. And I made a decision to not shift this engine over for now to try to compensate for that and make it a little bit easier. I'm just not sure what that's going to do for my weight. And if it goes wrong, I don't have enough time to undo it right now. I'm going to go do the needful and stop talking to myself in here. Have a good night.